Hey, everybody, and welcome to our unveiling of Yard Sign Tag. This is a great social distance game for all of you. And so I'm trying to get a little bit comfortable, but here we go. I'm excited for our Yard Sign Tag. Here is the sign. Of course, it's backwards for you, but two-sided and a great turquoise color so that it matches you. Just a few things real quick. If you have a question about tag as I'm sharing kind of the details and everything, feel free to message it in. I am here and so ready for questions from you based on just what I'm sharing and all of that good stuff. So here it goes. Yard Sign Tag. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. And so I'm going to read through the kind of descriptions of everything. And then if you have further questions, I'll answer them. And then we're just going to jump off and I will share this on our platform so that everybody can kind of be aware of it if you weren't able to be on this live. So here we go. First thing is that for Yard Sign Tag, the first thing is all students are eligible for this game. And so if you do not want to participate, the best thing that you can do is let me know right away that you don't want to play. Otherwise, if you're part of the youth group, then you're part of the game. That's how it goes. That's the fun of it. And so that's where we're going to keep it at. So the only way you don't play is if you are if you kind of say, hey, I don't want to play, I don't want to be part of the game, and then I will take you off the list. Otherwise, you are eligible to play. If you are going out of town for vacation during the month, then you need to let me know Sunday that you will be out of town the coming week. And then I will put you on a not available yard list. And so each week I will publish a not available yard list, and that will notify everyone of who can and can't be, whose yards can and can't be get signs that week. And so the list will be whoever's out of town or whoever's not playing. And so just know that if you do not let me know that you are going to be out of town and your yard gets signs, then it counts against you, okay? It's just the nature of the beast. So be sure that you let me know that you will be out of town so that signs don't pile up in your yard. I have 10 signs right now. I have 10 signs. And so what I'm going to do is we are going to start this game on July 7th. So today is July 2nd. We're going to get through the 4th of July weekend, and then we are going to get started with the game. And this will go for a month. So it will go from July 7th to August 7th. And then if you have a sign when the game ends, we're just going to ask that you deliver it to the church office and during the business hours so I can get all the signs back. But so the way it's going to work is that on July 7th, I am going to randomly pick people from every grade and put the signs in their yards. Okay, so there will be 10 people who have signs in their yards. And when I do that, when you see a sign in your yard and I will take a picture of your sign, the sign in your yard, I will put it on our Instagram story, and then the games begin. Okay, everybody has 24 hours from the time a sign gets in their yard to put the sign in somebody else's yard. You can do it quicker if you want. It's more fun if it goes quicker because then the flow of the signs keeps moving around people's yards and you never know where the signs are except through the stories. So anyway, the thing will be is that we're asking everybody to kind of keep the signs going. So you have 24 hours to move a sign, and that will start on July 7th. All right. When you place a sign in somebody's yard, then you need to take a picture of you putting the sign in their yard, basically a selfie with the sign in somebody's yard, and then text me the photo. Then I am going to upload those photos onto our Instagram story to say, like, tag so-and-so, you're it. So you'll let me know whose house you're putting it in. Okay. If you don't text me the photo, then it can't count. And so I want to make sure that we get a good flow of who's being tagged gets into our story and everybody knows who's being tagged. Okay. So make sure that you text me a picture. This also helps for those who don't have social media, that you can still text me a photo and it still gets into our Instagram story and everything works great. So make sure that you send me a photo. Once the photo is sent to me, and then I'm going to get it uploaded right away, then that yard sign is live, and the person whose yard it's in has an opportunity to move it right then, or can take a chance to get another sign in the yard. We'll go over that in a second. If you get more than one sign in your yard, if you get more than one sign in your yard and you do not have a sibling that's in the youth group, then you get a strike. Okay, that's how it works. So if you get 2 or more signs in your yard at a given time, then you get a strike. If you get 3 strikes, then you will be out of the game. Okay, 3 strikes and you're out. But you have an opportunity to build that up a little bit. So if somebody takes a picture of them placing the yard sign in your yard, and they're taking a picture and there's another sign already there, then there's a strike. So it's definitely good for you to keep those signs moving, so that they don't get caught in your yard and you get 3 or 4. If you have let's say a sibling, so if you and your sibling are both in the youth group, then you have to get 3 signs in your yard. 3. Okay, so not just 2, but 3 signs in your yard. That way, and then you guys will have to battle it out with paper, rock, scissors to see who is going to get the strike. Okay, and y'all just have to let me know. Okay, don't actually fight it out. Just paper, rock, scissors, or rock, paper, scissors, however y'all say it. But we'll do that for sibling groups. And so remember, 2 or more signs in your yard, a single person, you get a strike. 3 or more in your yard as a sibling group, one of you get a strike. All right, let's look at some questions real quick. I got a question from DC Fishing. What if someone is at the beach? If you're at the beach, like I said earlier, just let me know the dates that you're going to be at the beach, and then I will put you on your name on the not available yard list for the time that you're at the beach. Okay, so just be sure you let me know, because if you don't let me know, then your yard is eligible and available to have signs put in it, and then you're going to run the risk of getting a strike. Okay, so just text me the dates that you'll be gone, and I'll put you on the list. Let's see, we got another question from Tiny21. When does it start? We start July 7th. So we're going to get through the holiday weekend, and then we're going to start July 7th. I will randomly select 10 people whose yards will receive the signs. I will take photos of that and post them on Instagram, and then the games will begin. So it'll be fun to see and share how that's going. And we'll keep it up to date on our Instagram story throughout the whole games. Okay. All right, let's move back down to to some more pieces of the game. I kind of said this before, but just to reiterate, if you get 2 or more signs in your yard 3 times, 3 strikes, then you are out of the game, and so you'll be permanently on the list that says your yard is not available, and you will not be eligible for a grand prize. The grand prize will be those who are still alive at the end of the game. I will draw a name out of the hat, and they will receive the grand prize. Okay, so that is how it works. A few cleanliness things is we ask that you use some hand sanitizer when you go to pick up the sign so that your hands are clean. And then we ask that that when you are taking the sign to the next place that you've cleaned your hands before you put the sign out. That way everybody is keeping clean and the signs are not building up with anything. And then the signs will be outdoors and they'll be fine. So that's kind of going to be how that goes. Does anybody who's tuning in have any other questions about the game? Okay. I'm not seeing any. The only other thing I'm going to say is that if you catch somebody putting a yard sign in your yard, feel free to get them with water balloons or water guns. I'm all okay with that. And you can film that, and I will put that on our story too. It doesn't affect the other person with a strike or anything, but I think it's a lot of fun. And so yard sign tag will be that. I will talk to our adult leaders and see if any of them want to be eligible for yard sign tag. I know many of them have students in the youth group, so their houses are already eligible. But if other adult leaders want to be eligible for yard sign tag, then I will definitely put that out there. My yard will be available. I am going to fully participate. If anybody wants to put a sign in my yard, I will keep an eye out, and I will have a Super Soaker 5000 ready for them. All right, we got a couple other things going on. Oh, DC Fishing's back in the game, saying water balloons will be prepared in Davie County. Beware. All right, those are some fighting words. So just be careful about putting a sign up in the Davie County yard. I believe that is Aiden going ahead and taking in that. And then the maximum size of the balloon, of the water balloon. Well, the normal handheld will be great, and will be good for that. So from Mac Espresso. So I think that's all that we have for today as far as the game. I'm super excited. So looking forward to having a great month of this yard sign tag. It's a great way to play tag, but also physically distance from each other. And adding the water balloon and water gun element just makes it even more fun. So just beware. My boys will definitely have water guns too. So if you come to this house, be careful that you don't get busted up with some water guns and water balloons. Anyway, that's all we have for our time together. If you have any further questions about yard sign tag, just text me, let me know, and I'd be happy to share with you any other details or clarify anything for you. I'm also going to get these rules covered and laminated, and then they will be connected to every sign, just in case you have any questions or wonder about anything. And if there's ever any controversy, come let me know, and I will settle it, and we'll be done. Last question from DC Fishing. Aiden says, can we bring water guns to defend ourselves when we go to the other people's houses in case we are attacked? Yes, you may. Of course, I encourage a good water fight. Just remember that if both sides are fully loaded with water guns and or water balloons, be sure you are physically distancing as you battle it out. That's all I ask. No problem, Aiden. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, we'll see you later. I hope y'all have a great day, and we are excited and looking forward to yard sign tag. Just stay tuned to see whose yards get labeled first, and we'll be started July 7th. See you guys then.